Hello guys, this is Kazuki again. Thank you for watching my video. So today I wanted to talk about my hobby. So you guys already may know that I'm a Japanese. I was born and I grew up in Japan. However though, I did not grow up watching any of those animes at all. I was always interested in American comic stuff, especially the Marvel comics. So I live in a small studio in Chicago. The rent is so expensive. I used to live in Utah, and compared to that, Chicago's rent is crazy. Anyways, so I kind of set up my little room with these figures and comics. It's a little messy, but I will hopefully figure this out and then kind of organize it a little better. So I wanted to show you guys what I have. So I wanted to start off by this guy. Marvel the Rhino. This is one of my favorite. So Spider-Man is my favorite hero. Though I'm more interested in villains. And I like how kind of classic, really comic-y design. I think this one was about, oh yeah, it says right here, $50. So this used to be super expensive apparently, but they remade it. And then the comic shop that I showed you earlier in the video, they had this and I was not gonna buy it, but man, if I see the figure in person, I gotta buy it. And I like buying stuff in person because I love this price tag. I think it's really unique. Let's take a closer look. Look at the emotion, the face, and the rhino hide, the detail of it. It's really cool. Like I would want to open this, have it do some posing, like this posing too, but I also like to preserve this legacy, this masterpiece, as clean and as good as possible. Let's see the back. Man, I love English. This is so cool. And I also have the Scorpion. I mean, he's not really my favorite. To be honest, I don't really know much about him. But again, he's one of the Spider-Man's villain. I think he's one of the Sinister Six, right? I just like this vivid green. I came to notice that a lot of Spider-Man's villain are green. The Green Goblin, obviously. Lizard is green. This guy's green. Vulture is green too. And Doc Ock is also in green. But anyways, I like how his tail is designed. And he looks kind of goofy. Like he's just wearing this tight suit with this funny mask. But I like how just classic this looks. All of the video games recently, like PS5 Spider-Man video games, they make him, and the Rhino too, they make them look more mechanical. This one just looks like a, just tight suit, just straight up. But I like that. And here comes the shocker. I know he was a bank robber or something, and he got somehow this mechanical gauntlet that just blasts those shockwaves. I think he appeared in the movie Tom Holland Spider-Man, the first one. I'm not sure much about him, but he's one of the villains that I grew up knowing about. So I thought I would grab this figure too. And in case you guys didn't know, those three figures that I just showed you guys are made by a company called Hasbro. So Hasbro is America's, I think, second biggest toy companies, and it's my favorite. And here I want to show you guys something else. It's this guy, the Juggernaut, by, I think it's called Diamond Select Toys. First off, I'd like you to just look at how massive this guy is. So Juggernaut is also one of my favorite characters. He's from X-Men, and I like his helmet. It really makes him stand out from among any other characters. Like you compare this Juggernaut with this Rhino, you can see it's just huge, man, huge. And it's like super heavy too, that I'm not sure if I can move with this guy. I'm kind of planning to move to Canada sometime this year. I'm not sure yet though. If that ever happens, I don't know what to do with this guy. And finally, I want to talk about my favorite character ever, in this entire Marvel universe. I know I'm gonna sound freaking weird, but this dude, MODOK, has been my favorite character ever. So I learned about this character when I was in Japan. There's a video game called Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It was a fighting game, and he was one of the playable character. He looks just so weird. He's just a guy with a big head with tiny hands and feet. So I have his a few comics. I have some in Japan too. I have the Pop. This one is I think from the movie, the Ant-Man, the Quantumania. And this is from, I believe, the video game that I'd never played. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it looks like it's a zombie MODOK. And this one though, just ginormous MODOK. So cool. So MODOK is basically he was a scientist of this mad evil organization called AIM. And he was one of the specimen, I think, for them to create like super computer thing. He's got so much brain that his head just almost popped up. And he has to sit on this tiny, like a floating chair. And his full name is George Tarleton. But then the organization gave him a name, Mental Organism, designed only for computering. So he was a C originally. After he took over the organization and he went on, all the crazy, he changed it to killing. So it stands for Mental Organism designed only for killing. I made myself MODOK figure. So I did 3D modeling, and I used to have a 3D printer. It was a resin printer. So I created the model with ZBrush. It's a 3D sculpting software. And I made the model, and I used the resin and the printer. I printed this guy. I think it took 20 hours to print this, and making the model took longer than that. So yeah, it was a long process, but this is just how much I like this guy. Really cool, right? Alright, that's all I got for today. Thank you very much for watching my video. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do on my YouTube. For now, I would like to kind of show you guys what I like, what I think is cool in America. Maybe I can do sometime my 3D modeling. Maybe I can talk about it sometime. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my video today. Thank you very much. I will see you later.